Far from the ocean, at the edge of a national park in northern Wales, surfers wait for the perfect wave. At Surf Snowdonia, state-of-the-art technology creates the world's longest man-made surfing waves. It took years for Fernando Odriozola's company, Wave Garden, to figure out how to create the perfect wave using a minimum of energy.
It's making surfing accessible. There are very few places in the world where you can surf. There are really few places right now with these kind of installations. Anybody in the world will be able to surf.
A large underwater blade pulled through the center of the lake creates the artificial waves. They can be up to 2 meters high. The technology is similar to a ski lift. Odriozola's company first experimented with the idea at a smaller site in northern Spain, where they also tested surfing at night. Wave Garden isn't the only company that specializes in man-made waves. Many have tried it, but gave it up due to high energy costs. A manufacturer in Scotland holds the current record of creating waves over 3 meters high. But Fernando Odriozola says size isn't everything.
What makes unique our technology is the possibility of creating waves that holds the size and holds the power for a long distance. This is exactly what you find in some point breaks in the surfing paradise like Indonesia or Hawaii.
Surf Snowdonia provides lessons and on-site accommodation. A 2-hour beginner course costs around 55 euros. Advanced surfers like Pierre Tien pay around 64 euros an hour to surf the waves. It's a great way to get in some practice, but in the ocean, the waves are free, and the experience is certainly different.
What I'm missing the most is the bonding with the nature. This interaction that it gives and takes at the same time.
That feeling of freedom when you're between the sea and the sky is something you can't recreate. But in the ocean, the surf sometimes gets too rough or too weak. Pros like Kaspar Steinfatz say installations like this could also help establish surfing as an Olympic discipline.
The thing with competing in the ocean is you're always at the mercy of the conditions. Here in the wave pool, you can produce the same exact wave again and again and again, and that just levels the playing field. It's a great possibility for competitions, especially when looking at the Olympic campaign.
One at this side and then one of them ones catch wave down there. So you just jump in.
At present, the rainwater-filled basin is generating a wave every 2.5 minutes. Eventually, that interval will get shorter. Pierre Tien is watching the clock. He wants to get the most out of his visit.
It goes very quick, and this is something that I want to stay like for the next 5 hours in here, just to get more feel for it and get more accustomed to it. But at the price of it, it's
Pierre Tien lives in Geneva, Switzerland. Soon, he may not have to travel so far to catch the perfect wave. Wave Garden is already building 20 other facilities on all 5 continents.
We think the ocean is the best, and we cannot replace the ocean, but we can bring waves where there is no waves, and then I think that's a great combination, combining the ocean with the man-made waves.
Wave Garden's next park is due to open in the U.S., in Austin, Texas, more than 2,000 kilometers from the surfer's paradise on the Pacific coast. For Texas, they're planning even higher and longer waves. If Wave Garden has its way, surf parks will be the wave of the future.